7 levels of chicken. Every level that we go up should be an improvement in quality. So let's go try out Chicken Valley level 1. Right, so we're just here at Chicken Valley, just off Waterloo Station on Lower Marsh Road. We've ordered 2 chicken thighs, fried chicken. This is our first stop. Let's see how it goes. Feels a bit squidgy on the touch. It's okay. Like, the chicken's a little bit grey inside, but good amount of flavour. I'd say the skin is not crispy. Not too much seasoning or flavour on there, but the chicken is moist. It's not too bad. I mean, I would say it's definitely below KFC standard, which isn't the same. Could do with more flavour, more crispiness, and maybe a better quality of chicken. It's very quiet in here as well, speaking very quietly. Don't want to slag them off out loud. I mean, very much like end of the night fare. There's just not too much to say about it because there's not really any flavour. But it's hot, it's chicken and it's fried, so it's a good place to start. Sorry I had to whisper to you through the mic. It was the most deathly quiet chicken shop I've ever been to. Maybe a good place to start. The chicken wasn't great, not much flavour, wasn't very crispy at all. I wouldn't even say it was crispy, it was kind of a bit soggy. The chicken itself was a bit grey and watery. I mean, it was perfectly acceptable for like end of the night sort of fare, but I'm hoping that, considering it's level 1, we will be on the way up from now on. So onwards and upwards. Right, so if there's anywhere that really inhabits everything to do with fried chicken, it is KFC, and their little fella, the Colonel, bringing it home for us. So we're going to go in there. This is level 2. We're going to get 2 chicken thighs again. Try that out against Chicken Valley. Hopefully it's a big step up. Let's go give it a go. 1 chicken, 1 drum. Exactly what I imagine from KFC. I'd say still a lot of the faults from Chicken Valley. Quite watery chicken, not particularly crispy skin. But the one thing I would say is it's still got quite a bit more flavour. Definitely a small step up. It's a good amount of flavour in the skin, but not that much in the chicken at all. Could do with some seasoning. It's exactly what you would probably remember having yourself. Slightly flaccid skin. It's warm, it's enjoyable. It's KFC.
It's not a big channel at all.
It's not a big channel. Not yet, anyway. But anyway. Right, so it was a quick in and out job at the Colonel. I think we completed in about 10 minutes. There's a lot more flavour, I would say, than the Chicken Valley chicken thighs, but still very watery, very greasy, just a bit more flavour in the skin. So it's probably exactly what you'd imagine it would be from the Colonel. Still a perfectly enjoyable experience. Though the one thing that did get to me was the fact that KFC have now got rid of all their chairs in the restaurants. There's one touchscreen ordering, standing up, scoffing down that chicken and getting the hell out of there, which is not really the nice experience that I'd like to have when I'm having my dinner or lunch or whatever. But again, we move on up to level 3. Let's go. Right, so just a short hop, skip and a jump away from the KFC that we've just been to in Waterloo. We're on the other side of the station now. We're in Popeyes. I walk past it every single day, haven't been in. I think it's been in the UK now for about 4 or 5 years. It promises to have shatteringly good crispy chicken skin. Let's go in there and give it a go. Right, so it's been promised to be shattering chicken skin. So let's give it a go, see what it does. That is significantly better than the KFC. Chicken is less sort of watery, a bit more flavour to it, and the chicken's like skin, the actual batter that's been fried. I wouldn't say it's super crispy, but it is a lot more crispy. It's still got lots of flavour to it. I'm really pleased with that because actually I always wanted to go to Popeyes. I walk past this one every single day on the way to work. I've never actually gone in. That's really good for what it is. I mean, it's not going to be like a boutique sort of fried chicken place, but for a high street place, that is a lot better than KFC. Just so much more flavour, better seasoning. The chicken itself just tastes better, like it's got more flavour to it. So I'm hoping it's a higher quality grade chicken. That is good. A little bit greasy maybe, but it's hot, it's fresh, and it's got a bit of crunch to it, which is not what we've had in the last 2 places. Level 3 is definitely a step up. Right, so we've just hot-footed it up to Chinatown inside Leicester Square. We're going to be checking out Good Fried Chicken. It's a fried chicken and bubble tea place. What you can do is you go in there and order your chicken, and it comes fried with lots of different kind of potential seasonings on top. It could be cumin, it could be chili, it could be kimchi, sort of dusting powder on top. They also do other types of meats, not just chicken. I saw like octopus up there, lots of different things. But we are going to be going for the boneless chicken thigh, giving it a taste test alongside the ones that we've already explored before. So let's go give it a go. Right, so our chicken's just come. We've got 2 bone-in thighs because they've run out of the boneless thighs. But just a quick word on there because the food is definitely too hot to handle at the moment. Yeah, it's a very busy joint. A lot of people in there are ordering either the breast or the nuggets, which tend to come quicker. We had to wait a bit longer for these, but it meant they are fresh, which is why they're so hot. There's lots of different kind of spices that can go on there, which is like a dust seasoning. We've gone for garlic and chili, which is apparently like the most classic. You can also have Thai, you can have plum, you can have kimchi, you can have cumin, and there's probably a couple of others as well. There's one seaweed. So lots of different flavours in there. It seems to be very popular. I think this was £7.50 for 2. So not too bad value. Yeah, they look absolutely humongous though. There's a lot of coating on there. Quite greasy. On the bottom you can see a really nice sheen to it though. It looks almost like an onion bhaji, it's so big. But let's give it a go. It kind of feels a lot crispier than what we've been used to compared to, you know, your high street chains, your KFCs. I mean, that was a big mouthful. It is very crispy. It's definitely the crispiest one I think we've had so far. In terms of the chicken, it does taste okay, but it doesn't taste amazing. I'm not sure about the quality of that, but the dredge, incredibly crispy. It's got good flavour. Some of that's probably coming through from the seasoning they put on at the end, the chili and the garlic. But it does taste good. I think the bone helps keeping a lot of the kind of moisture. There's just not too much flavour in the actual chicken. A good flavour in the crispiness of the skin and the batter. It is a big boy as well. Yeah, in terms of crunchability, definitely the number one that we've had so far. Skin flavour, I'd say so too, but chicken probably not as good as I would have hoped for. I would say, and maybe this is a byproduct of it being so fresh out of the oven and crispy, it does feel more greasy than some of the other ones. Maybe greasy isn't the right word, it's quite oily on the touch. But it's good, I'm enjoying it. There's a lot of chicken on there, there's a lot to get through. Yeah, it's good. It's better than most high street chains, that's what I'd say. I would also like to give the go of the like the popcorn chicken another time, and maybe the big chicken breast that they have flattened out in a kind of schnitzel style. They're very popular. Maybe a 7? Yeah, I think a 7. I'd say it's noticeably good, but not like incredible. Right, so we just come around the corner into Leicester Square from Good Friend Chicken to number 5 on our list, Jollibee's. It's meant to be the number 1 fried chicken chain in the world. Right, so we're upstairs at Jollibee now. We ordered basically, it's a 2-piece, 1 thigh, 1 drumstick. Comes with some gravy. Looks actually like it's a thigh and a wing together. It's interesting. Yeah, as I say, come with this gravy. Oh, that's a lot of, not expecting that. Okay, it is crunchy. The batter is definitely like a lot lighter than like a KFC, which can be quite flaggy. It's nowhere near as crisp as where we've just been at Good Friend Chicken. The chicken definitely tastes better in itself. It's less grey. I would say it's quite good. It's not oily. It's not greasy. Chicken is a little dry though. All in all, I'd say definitely the better end of the high street chains. There is a really good crispiness to it. I would say the meat has gone a little bit dry though. Probably been sitting under the lights. One thing I would say though is the quality of the chicken is definitely better, and it looks pretty good from just like the colour, and it's still quite moist, not greasy on the touch. So let's just give the gravy a go. Not a fan of that. It's okay. It just reminds me of like pesto onion gravy, but not in a nice, nostalgic, comforting way. Just in a taste like sort of almost like chemicals. I would say that's definitely better than like your KFC, any sort of like low-end chicken place, but I don't think it's got quite as much about it in terms of flavour and crunch as Good Friend Chicken does. So, is it the best high street chicken place in the world? I doubt it. It's probably better than a lot of them though. I think out of 10, I think it's like a 6.5. Just, it's all round fine, but nothing's really standing out. And then onwards and upwards to the next bit. So stock number 6 is Dave's Hot Chicken. It is responsible for some of the best views of shorts on our channel. It's also only a couple of years old. It's a small-ish American chain, starting to make some big waves here in the UK. If you come here on the weekend, there are massive queues to go try this chicken, so let's get in there and try it out. Right, so we just picked up our order. Completely different experience to what we had in Jollibee, where it was absolute chaos, the food coming out in different numbers, you didn't know what the hell was going on. Here, relatively quick, relatively simple. Food comes out in this lovely tray as well, very well presented. I've gone for 2 chicken tenders, served in like a Nashville chicken hot style, and 2 slices of bread. I actually swapped the fries, which I have tried when I've been out, they do taste really good, for some kale coleslaw, just because, well, this is my 3rd fried chicken meal of the night, and the fries didn't seem completely necessary. Got some Dave sauce as well, and a couple of gherkins. So, the first thing I'd say is like, it smells really spicy. You can smell like the heat of the chili. I did go for the hot seasoning, so let's have a look. And that is really hot. Wow. I had to pick chicken tenders here because it didn't have the thigh or drumstick option, so it is slightly different. But it is a whopping great big piece of breast. There's no mucking about. It's not like at McDonald's where you get a really thin sliver. Half of it is coating as well, but the chicken is moist. It tastes really good. The skin is crunchy, though it is really, I'd say, really thin. It is quite greasy or oily, really, but that could be to do with like the seasoning, and maybe like a bit of, they've brushed like a bit of kind of hot sauce over the top as well. Let's go and pull off a bit of breast and try this sauce unadulterated. It's kind of like a mustard, and it's a bit like an aioli, really. I would say really the chili kind of flavour from the skin here is blowing my head off, so can't taste too much, but see if I can take the edge off maybe with a bit of a pickle. They're nice big pickles, crinkle cut. I think they could have a bit more of a vinegar flavour to really kind of cut through the heat of my chicken. Let's see this coleslaw. Thankfully not like slopping with mayonnaise. I would say maybe a little bit weak on flavour. Very little kale really for what's called a kale coleslaw. Could probably have a bit more seasoning in it. Maybe if anything it does need a bit more mayonnaise. Pretty bland, but the chicken, I would personally say it's the best we've had so far. Bidan thought Jollibee was really good after I sort of slammed it a bit. But I think out of 10 I'll give it a solid 8.5. Right, so we're here in Piccadilly Circus to try CheeMc. It's the last place on our fried chicken odyssey. It's meant to be really good. It's got some really good recommendations. It's a Korean food restaurant, but it's meant to have a really good reputation for its Korean fried chicken. Lots of different flavors out there. They do a like all-you-can-eat sort of option, which I think we might try because I think that's the only fried chicken option they do. It's wings, not thighs, and drumsticks. So let's go give it a go. Excited. Right, so we just put in our order, and they got what they have is unlimited fried chicken, which is actually unlimited deep fried chicken wings with a variety of different flavours. You only get the option to order once. Each plate that comes has about 5 to 7 chicken wings on it, and you've got to eat it all, otherwise you basically end up paying more as like a sort of fine for food that's unfinished. So we've sort of gambled. We've ordered 8 plates, which is total 40 chicken wings, so 20 each, lots of different flavours. And also a portion of kimchi, just to take the edge off. So yeah, let's see what comes back. Right, so to give you a rundown of what we have ordered, different flavours. We've got naked, which is just plain. We've got soy glaze. We've got one which is called Creamian, which is with like, I think, a dressing with spring onions in it as well. Mad garlic, which is, I think, honey and garlic. There's Korean buffalo, it's kind of buffalo flavour, I think, with gochujang in it as well. Korean soul, which is like a sweet and sour one. Oriental green is another, and I think that's everything that we've ordered. There should be 8 or 9 different flavours in there. I think it's 8 flavours plus the naked, maybe. Oh no, it's 8 flavours in total. Right, so the food's just arrived. We might have over-ordered, but we'll give it a go. Go in first with one of the nakeds. So no flavouring on this, pure fried chicken. Really good crunch. Chicken's okay. It's not as good as I think we've been to some other places like at Dave's. But it's got a good flavour. It's pretty mild and classic, I would say. But that's expected, I guess. There's nothing on it. It's just naked. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. Moist. Tastes good. There's not a lot in the naked one. So one thing I can say is this one's like just smells really sweet. So I think it's got a thick glaze on it. Hopefully it tastes good. Let's have a look. It's nice, it's got a bit of crunch, good flavour. It's kind of sweet and sour, but it is so sweet. I mean, it smells sugary. It sounds so hard to describe, but almost like a dessert. Like the smell of powdered sugar. I'm sure it's probably not the best one. Alright, next up we've got this one with the soy glaze. It looks super crunchy. Hopefully it's a bit more savoury in taste than the last one. It is, again, good crunch, but I wouldn't say it's got much flavour on it. Kind of just like the naked. Good chicken, good crisp bite. But yeah, not too much flavour. Alright, next up I'm going to try the creamy in. See what that's all about. Again, I've got a feeling it's not going to be full of flavour. It doesn't seem to be much on it. It's basically just like the naked. Again, good crunch, good flavour to the chicken, but it's basically just the naked with a bit of a coleslaw on top. Right, next up we have the Oriental Green. That is nice actually. A bit more like soy flavour coming through, bit of sesame oil. It's got a little bit of heat to it, and just overall onion powder kind of like flavour over the top. I would say that's probably actually my favourite so far. Not much difference between them though. The level, let's go for mad garlic and go for one with lots of garlic on it. Wow, that is a lot of garlic. That is strong. It's got a bit soft to the skin, but it's got a good taste, but that is a lot of garlic. It's just, all I can taste is raw garlic. It's too much garlic on that. It's just like raw garlic, that's all I can taste. Again, the wing's fine, but that flavour is way too much. Not particularly nice. Korean buffalo. Hopefully there's a lot of flavour in here. It looks like it's well covered. Spicy, but again it's got like a real sickly, like sweet taste to it. The crispy batter's starting to go soft, but it still has got a bit of a bite to it. But I think that's more because we've been taking our time filming. These ones with the glaze on them are so sweet. It's a pretty decent wing. Volcano hot, I believe. It's like a hot, sweet and sour. Oh, that's good. Again, it's like a sweet and sour flavour, but it hasn't got like the overbearing sweetness of these two. Again, good quality moist chicken. The food's been sitting on the table for quite a while. I've still got a good battery punch to it. Maybe do with a sprinkling more salt, but again, nonetheless a good wing. I'm not sure how I'm going to finish. We're going to finish all this. I did think it'd be more about volume, but I think now it's going to be about how much of the sweet, sickly sweet chicken we can get down.
A few moments later.
Alright, so we're probably about halfway through. And I'll be honest, I feel a bit sick. Like, the sauce and everything's so sweet, so much butter on them. Eyes were definitely bigger than my stomach. I mean, the batter, it is crispy, it is nice. The chicken could do with a bit more seasoning, but again, it's good quality. But yeah, the sauce on top is not nice. I think my favourite probably is either the naked or the spring onion one, which is basically just the naked one again. I don't know how we're going to get through all this, but we need to, otherwise we have to pay like £100 or something stupid. So bear with us. Carry on.
1 hour later.
Oh, I'm in a real bad place. It's like the 7th circle of chicken hell. It's just like, never want to see another chicken wing ever again in my life. This is such a bad mistake. Right, so we just finished up at CheeMc, and honestly, I'm not going to lie to you, that was one of the most grueling, horrible food experiences of my life. Started off, you know, trying the crispy batter. How good is it? Is the chicken seasoned and moist? Yes, yes, yes. But by the end of it, it was just, I couldn't even like get through half of it. It was just so much batter, so much sauce. Chicken was so sweet. It felt like a lot of it had been like covered in some sort of powder. It was just like coating my tongue all over my fingers. It was absolutely horrible. I know this video is meant to be the 7 levels of chicken. Like that is like basement level, whatever you want to call it, underground. It was so horrible. I mean, look, yeah, the batter was crispy, the chicken was moist, could do a bit more seasoning, but the sauce, it was horrible. So sweet. All of the different ones, they were so rank. and there was all these people around us having like different Korean dishes like bulgogi and Korean style omelettes and everything that looked so good. And I just kept looking across and thinking, I wish I'd gone for that. Really suffered for our art today, suffered for our viewers, for the people back home watching us, those people who've been following us, and those people who don't follow us, make sure you do. I never want to experience that again. If we didn't have to pay extra for those extra like plates as a fine, no way we'd have done it. Credit to Bidan for doing his fair share, his 50% of the chicken, but I feel so full, I feel like I want to be sick. I spent an hour on the treadmill this morning, that's for nothing. Yeah, if you go there, I'm sure all the other Korean food's absolutely lovely, just don't have the chicken. The fried chicken, it was pants. And this was meant to be the best one. Nothing compared to Dave's. Dave's is the best. It's just, everyone just peek at Dave's. Or if you've got somewhere else you would like to try, chuck it in the comments below and we'll give it a look. But CheeMc is not the one. I can't even get the taste of sugar out of my mouth. It's so disgusting. Right, so we just finished our massive odyssey of chicken, all 7 levels. We started at Chicken Valley down in Waterloo. I think we then went to KFC down there as well, then Popeyes, and then we went to Good Fried Chicken, Jollibee's, Dave's hot chicken down there, and then level 7, absolute joke, CheeMc. I can't get over it. I still can't get that food taste out of my mouth. I think, yeah, like just for tonight, that has got to be bottom CheeMc's. Yeah, as I said, this is level 0. Then the Valley. Then probably KFC, then Jollibee's for me. Meant to be the number 1 fast fried chicken place in the world. Thought Good Fried Chicken was good. Number 1 for me though was Dave's Hot Chicken by a fucking mile. Apart from the kale coleslaw, which had like almost no taste to it at all. But yeah, the pickles were good, chicken was good, and that concludes our odyssey. I think if you know any other places that you want us to try, let us know and we can go check them out, because just the way we ended, it was meant to be number 1 and it was horrendous. Like, I can't get the flavour out of my mouth. It's horrendous. I got this all the way back. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe. Please subscribe. So close to 1,000 now. Yeah, just subscribe. Just drop a subscription. Yeah, done.